In the sky world there existed a tree that gave life, called the Tree of Life. It was a brilliant tree that gave light to all the sky world. He decided to cut the tree so that it fell from the sky world, leaving a large hole in the sky world. Because the brilliance of the light was not present any longer, the mother went to the place of the tree and found it not existing. She found that as the tree fell further from the sky world, that the darkness increased intensely. The sky chief came to the place that his spouse, the mother of his son, was and saw the same as she. Asking his spouse what had happened, she replied that she did not know what had happened, however, to no avail, as he accused her of chopping the Tree of Life. He then condemned her, pushing her into the hole that was left in the sky world by the tree, as well as all of her seed after her, who were recipients of the same condemnation due to this deed. However, there existed birds below the sky world at this time, who caught her while she fell, and carried her to the land upon the earth. Because the planet was full of water, the birds had to call upon the muskrats, who were swimming in the water. At that time, all the animals could speak the same language, so that all the animals could communicate with one another. Therefore, the birds told the muskrats that they carried a woman who was with child and needed to place her on land. The muskrats then went into the water to speak with Brother Mud Turtle. The Mud Turtle surfaced and inquired what the matter was. The birds told him that they had a woman who was with child and who also needed a place to dwell upon. The Mud Turtle then went down into the water and took a piece of mud and brought it to the surface and formed the first land. The birds then placed the woman on the land. In her due time, she walked into the waters to bear her child. Upon returning out of the waters, she carried a baby, and thus the belief that this is how the sea was formed, for the waters now had become the sea. When the sky chief realized that it was his son who had cut down the Tree of Life, so that it fell and created a hole in the sky world, he took his son to the hole and pushed him through it, and told him that he would be condemned for the transgression forever. The Cherokee call the son Babo name, more particularly, the Ekron name of Baalzebub. This story is recorded on the first tablet of crystal, which has existed for the last 7 generations assuredly, which is inside the Ark of the Covenant. Undoubtedly, it is perhaps beyond those generations in age. According to the myth keepers of the Cherokee, before the world was dry sufficiently to support people, plants, and animals, these future inhabitants all lived in common and spoke a common language in the sky world. In regard to the bearing of children, it is said that after man was created on the earth, there lived a brother and a sister who together dwelt in the land. Thank you, friends.